This is the Neighbors Suburban Warfare full game guide. We're going to cover the characters, just a quick tier list, not too much time spent on this. Then we're going to talk about the optimal match strategies and what to do when you're actually in a game, the optimal things to do so that you're not hurting your team accidentally or making dumb decisions that will cost you the match. And then I'm going to play a full match with live commentary, speaking what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it, so you can see it all in action. Let's get into it. Real quick, we will go over the character tier list, and first up, under mandatory, is Kim. Why is Kim mandatory? This would be technically a god tier character. The reason why Kim is mandatory is because she is the only character that can repair structures. Also, this character has the highest, or rather, it's the highest damage, but also the fastest TTK, or time to kill, in the game. No other character can match Kim in both DPS and defense, meaning that your team has to have one of these at all times, or you almost automatically lose. Next up is S-Rank Mary Jean. Now, at first, this character may not appear what it is, but this character is the only one with a root attack. It's a ranged attack that roots the enemy in place. This is mandatory whenever the game goes into overtime and someone has the super jackhammer, but also this character basically gets a free wall hack skill that it has a short cooldown and it is active for a very long time, giving you complete and total awareness both in defense and offense. But also, this character can farm money faster than any of the other characters with sneaky lockpicking techniques, which I'll show in just a bit. In A rank, we have Doreen and Gramps, and Doreen is technically the highest melee DPS, or damage over time character, but not burst damage like Kim. But also, Doreen is the tankiest character in the game, and so that gives her A rank. Basically, if the enemy team has a bunch of Doreens, well, in this case, after the patch, you can only have one per team now, but used to, you could stack Doreens, and they would just wreck everything. But now, Doreen is your frontline DPS, your frontline tank, and amazing on defense and offense. Next up is Gramps, who is the team healer. This character only really works if you have a team worth healing. It's just simply a free win if your team gets the jackhammer, and he can stay on top of heals. Other than that, he doesn't have too much of a use. Then in B rank, we have Chad, who is the counter to Doreen. Alright, Chad is the one character that can kill Doreens. That's pretty much it. He doesn't really do anything too good, and he's not really bad at anything. He's kind of a middle-of-the-road character. PA is a specialist character that can backdoor the enemy's base and jump around the map, but also his ultimate allows him to basically get a free kill every 2 minutes, which lets him farm and stall the game out. Also, if the super jackhammer is in the open, he can instantly kill it, so there's that. And then we have Louis, who is not in a good place right now. This character needs buffs, but he really only shines in a very stacked melee team fight with AoE damage, but his ult only lasts for like a second, and is pretty much worthless, because once you've been ulted by him a few times, you know how to control your character anyway. His ult makes your controls reverse, so if you walk backwards, you walk forwards. It's really dumb. The character doesn't have the damage of the other characters, and he doesn't really do anything all that good. And then F rank is Kevin, simply because he is slower than the adult characters, and he has significantly less health. His slingshot is not high DPS, even if you're aiming perfectly and landing your shots. He does not out DPS throwing eggs, which is the current meta anyway. So Kevin doesn't really do anything good. He has very high mobility, but mobility isn't that big of a deal because the map is so insanely small, and almost all the other characters can access things with really good jumps. But he is a good character to pick if you're learning the game and you just need to figure out the map. So let's talk about what to do in a match. Now, we're going to cover Harmony Lane. We're not going to cover the snow map. And during the cutscene, sometimes, not always, you can mash escape and skip the cutscene so that you can get an early start over your teammates. This doesn't always work, though. Sometimes you're locked in until the countdown, but sometimes you can skip the cutscene. I don't know why it does it, but let's go over what to do before everything opens up and how you should optimally play the start of the game, the mid game, and the late game. So it's important at the start to gather items and farm money, so let's go over the route. Now, the first things first is everyone's going to beeline the garage here, and what's in the garage? You have 2 bear traps, you have sometimes barricades, and 1 hammer. This is the only hammer, as of the recent patch, that is on your team for free. Whoever is defending the base, which is usually Kim, should grab the hammer. For the sake of the video, I'm going to grab the hammer, though. Now, my favorite place is after I've grabbed the bear traps, the first door that I trap is the basement, and we'll talk about each room. This is the basement. It has the water heater, or the boiler, whatever you want to call it. And the way I do the traps is one right in front of the door, and then as soon as it opens, another one on the stairs. That way, it just stalls for time. Now, most people aren't rushing the basement anymore, but that was the old meta. Continuing on, we have the tool shed here. And inside the shed is 2 more bear traps and more barricades. And with these bear traps, the first doors that get attacked in matches is the back doors. So I always bear trap both of them. You don't want to barricade doors or small windows unless, you know, if they're being upgraded, that's fine. But you really don't want to barricade too much things because it will limit your team's movement. Next up, I enter into the kitchen area. There's sometimes a barricade, sometimes a tin can trap here. And then I will walk into the living room where we will pick up the firewood and add 3 logs to the fireplace. And with all 3 logs, this activates the fire, meaning people can't go in through the chimney to attack your base. Sometimes there's a melee weapon. If I'm playing Mary Jean, which I am, I will pick up the melee weapon because I'm going to need something to fight with. And then I will proceed down here to what I'm calling the laundry room, which is right in here. This is what I assume is a laundry room because it's got, like, you know, laundry stuff. And there's a barricade there. The mop I don't touch until the late game. I just don't touch this. Alright, from there, I proceed back out the front door. And around this time, you're still going to have plenty of time left to do things. Now, the first thing you want to do is you can use your melee weapon, your fists, or the hammer. It doesn't matter, but the hammer is the best one. And you want to go towards the construction site. Now, this space here, the construction site is to my left. But sometimes if I'm on this base, it will be to the right. So you just have to figure that out whenever you join the game. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is break this fence. And the reason why is it gives money. So money is good to have. There's 200. Very good. And then I break another fence. And that'll be another 200. Now, after this point, the match will begin and the barrier will be lifted. You could run through the construction site and try to get some barricades if you want, though it's very random to find them. Now, you have a choice here, depending on your team composition. If your team has a good team fight comp, you want to join them and root enemies with Mary Jean's yarn ball throw, or whichever character you're playing, essentially, right? But if you don't have a good team fight composition, because you want to fight over this crate, and preferably whoever has the hammer is here cracking this thing open, right? Now, that's one thing you can do. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. But what I personally like to do, because this game is brand new and people don't know what they're doing yet. As soon as the match starts, if there isn't, like, the enemy team... Okay, I just got ran over by... You can't stand in the street in this game. Cars will literally run you over. And now I'm stuck in the skybox. But, one thing that I like to do, because people don't understand the game enough yet, and you could really take advantage of this if you have the knowledge, which you will after watching this video. So what I like to do is because, you know, when the match starts, you can hop over the front fence, no problem, right? So I beeline it to the enemy's base, and, okay, I don't want to die to the car again, but I'm going to jump the fence. And I have to hope and pray that the enemy does not loot their stuff. For instance, because I'm, well, you know, playing by myself, no one's here to loot the bear traps and the barricades and the hammers. So I would steal everything that I could. And because this door is not locked, you're free to trespass into the backyard and then steal the enemy's vital supplies. This can really set them back and lower their defenses early game massively, massively, massively. Now, if there are enemy members around the house and they see me, almost everyone has Zug brain, alright? Think of yourself as an idiot magnet. So you're gonna run into their yard and get as many teammates to chase you as possible while you loot their stuff. And if there isn't stuff to loot, usually what happens is you'll open this door, and they're going to catch up and start beating on you, and if there's nothing to steal, you just want to kite them around while your team does the objective, alright? So, early game, you're stealing their stuff, and you're becoming an idiot magnet so that you can buy time for your team to come over here and crack these resource crates open. And essentially, these resource crates are how you tech up and also earn some early starter cash. Now, it's nighttime, and so at night, the guard dogs are in effect, and you can't enter the opponent's yard. But you can attack them from range and break their outer fences. Now, there's almost no reason to be breaking outer fences other than to farm money early game, but anyway, your team is supposed to grab these resource crates and throw them into the garage shop there, which I missed. But you just like you just throw it in there, it'll shatter, and it gives you money and a +1. So you'll notice at the top middle of my screen we have a 1, and now we have a 2. It's like right up here, okay? That's what I'm paying attention to. And so as you unlock more of those crates, you'll notice here on the left side we have a 0, a 4, and a 7. These are tech upgrades. And you want to get to 9 as fast as possible to unlock the sledgehammer, but also getting to 5 gives your team a lot of power with the saw, alright? But what we're concerned about is getting to level 4 here for the oil wells, because we want to work on our early econ game. Also, delivery trucks will randomly throw one in your yard, so just make sure you're around, or whoever's on defense is around to be able to do that. Also, as you get these crates, your fences will rise up. Now, you may be thinking that, I see this all the time, that people think that the only way to get into the house after they're at tier 2, which I'm tier 2 at 3 crates, is to break these little weak spots in the fences, or to pick the lock here or break the door here. That's completely incorrect. Unless they're playing the mansions, you can literally just hop the fence on both sides. Oh, I'm in the yard, the dog's gonna kill me. So, there's no avoiding the dog, it just eats you when you enter the yard at night, so... But yeah, whenever you are attacking the enemy's base, you never ever have to break the front doors or the side doors. You just do that to either get aggro or to farm money. There are houses on both sides with rooftop access. So let me show you. You can simply, there's always a ladder. This ladder can't be destroyed or looted. And you can just simply hop the fence or hop on the fence, and then boom, you're in their yard, right? And that means you can attack their windows, you can do all sorts of crazy things. You don't have to ever break these doors or the fences here to get in. You just simply don't have to do that. And the only reason you would do this is, again, to farm money or to try to draw out the enemies, or to be a distraction. There's no reason to do it at all, alright? So, a lot of people, they'll rush saws, they'll hop the fence, they'll saw open a window, and then will just go in and ransack your house. Now, I want to share some advanced early game strategies on how to really mess up the enemy's flow, their tempo rather, that's what it's called, and secure an early victory or just make it a lot easier to deal with them. Now, for early base harass, this only works on one of the houses and not both. Now, you'll notice that the house that I spawned in has this tall neighboring house, whereas the enemy house has shorter houses. So, I won't be able to do this to the enemy house, and it's the same house. It's a luck of the draw on which side you get. It's not balanced at all for whatever reason. I don't know. But essentially, early game, any character that isn't Kevin can access the enemy roof simply by running and jumping across, which I failed the jump there, but you get the idea. I just woke up, don't blame me. Now, you just do a sprinting jump, and then you're on the roof. Right now, early harassment of the base. If you play as Mary Jean, you already have a lockpick. And what you can do is, you can technically lockpick a door from the roof like this, but also you can lockpick the window, which is much faster, and they both give you the same amount of money. Now, early game, lockpicking does not, you can kind of hear some tinkling noises like this, but other than that, it doesn't really do too much. So, let me show you what you can do early game to really mess up the enemy's house. I just have to wait till daytime. But besides lockpicks, if you get an early saw, then you can absolutely saw the doors and windows from the roof too. And if the enemy is looking out, they might not realize what's going on. But this is early money, though money isn't as important. But let me show you what happens when you get access to the house early game. The most important thing to do, especially if you have a Kevin on your team, is to remove the fireplace. So normally the enemy, what they're going to do is they're going to put their fire logs into the fireplace like this. And that's going to cause a fire, meaning if you climb down the chimney, you instantly die to the fire. So what you do, as soon as you have house access, you don't need to smash anything yet because your tools are too weak, and you don't need to worry about stealing the crap inside. There's almost nothing good. Just run up to the fireplace, grab one of the woods, run out the door, and then chunk it out of the map. Just chunk it behind something where no one's ever going to go, like that. And what that does is that disables the fireplace, alright? Also, for those that don't know, doors automatically shut, but when you lockpick a door, they stay open. So, like, if I were to get into a house, because you can open doors from the inside, they're no longer locked, right? But these doors will automatically shut after a short time. You just need to remove one of the logs, you don't have to remove all of them, and that allows your team to get into the enemy's fireplace. So, super, super important. After that, the easiest place to attack is usually the basements, because the inside of the house won't be guarded. You just go right in here, start attacking this. A lot of players will board this door up, meaning the only way they can get in here is through the house, and that is just gonna buy you some time. Also, this room is a lot easier to jump around in. You can even climb on this and attack all sorts of things. It is just one of the easier objectives to get early, because late game, what happens is if you save the boiler room for last, they're going to have everything bear trapped, and they're going to put rakes everywhere and barbed wire, and it's going to be really, really hard to get to this because it becomes very easy to defend late game. Very easy to defend. Whereas if you attack anything else in the house, most of these can be accessed by windows. The windows won't be upgraded yet. Like, almost no one rushes window upgrades. We'll talk about that too. But, again, number 1, disable the fireplace. After that, number 2, attack the boiler room. That's basically it for early game harassment. Of course, stealing enemy supplies is another big one too. They may order things during the day, which is really stupid to do. You should only order at night, when the guard dog will kill anyone entering the yard. Because when the delivery van throws stuff in, the enemy can just jump in your yard and take it, right? And there's a lot of easy ways to get into the yard. Besides jumping on the house, you can just jump on nearby things, do a crouch jump. The timing's a little hard to do from the RV thing here, but you can still manage to do it like that, right? And then pop open the door, of course, for your team. But both sides have little shortcuts like this, but you can always just use the house. And again, all you gotta do is, you can see whenever there's crates in someone's yard, so as soon as they order something, if they're not picking it up instantly, run over there and take it. It's free money, it's free supplies, right? And there are so many little jumps in the game on how to get into the enemy's base. So don't sit there like an idiot and mash and mash and mash and bash the fences, because that's a huge waste of time. And see, I can even sprint jump, crouch jump over the wall there using this car. There's a whole lot of ways to just get in. I mean, especially like on this side of the map too, you can just climb on fences and climb up things. Like you can jump on the table, jump on the wall here, and then you're in. There's a lot of ways. Like, you don't need to smash fences. Fences in this game are an illusion of defense. So early base defense, it's very important that whoever is defending the base upgrades the ground level windows. This, all you do, you pay 250 bucks, you hold right click with the hammer, and there you go. Now, whenever you upgrade a window, you can no longer open them. They are gated shut. So if your team relies on, you know, having window access to get in and out of the house quickly, then it's really up to your team, but it's almost always a good idea to upgrade all of the ground level windows first. They can get expensive to upgrade every window, but especially this window. Like this window, if you cannot get to it to upgrade right away, you should board this one up. This is the #1 most accessed window in the game. And this is, again, this is the back middle window. So this should be the very first one that you hammer shut. But another reason why you upgrade the front windows is because later in the game, when people start using Seagull 130s and drive-bys, these windows will be destroyed by the drive-bys and the Seagulls. So you absolutely have to make sure that all your front windows are upgraded to sustain those attacks. So early barricade use, a lot of people get this wrong. I have seen people board up front doors and board up windows. Like, boarding up this window doesn't do much. It's a very wide window. When this is smashed, they're gonna run in, yes, and you might have to board it up then, but it's not gonna slow down people much. But I see a lot of people they'll just board up the fence breaks. This is not something you should do either. If you ever see a board on the other side, you can just jump on it and break it just like that instantly. Now, one thing that's really good to do is on the enemy's side, on their front gate, when it's upgraded, you can actually place stuff outside of their base. And so what you can do to really slow... I almost got run over again. What you can do to slow down the enemy is you can board up their front doors. And so this forces them to parkour over their fence or break the boards. Because, like, they can open the door, but they still have to smash the boards. Now, if a player does this to you, right? Let's say someone boarded up our front door, but they did it like this, right? You don't want to use horizontal boards, and this is why. All the enemy has to do is jump on it, do a jumping crouch jump, and it'll smash through. So what you want to do is when you board up an enemy's base, you want to make sure it's not something they can jump on. So just do like a little cross section like this. And that makes it a lot harder to get through or to break. But also, if you make a really tall one here like this too, well, they can't jump on that, right? Now, from the other side, they wouldn't be able to jump on it. Of course, from this side, we're kind of jumping right here. But that's just a little something that you can do too. Also, if the enemy has a Kevin, you got to make sure to account for his small size, because he might be able to crawl under things that you board up instead. Another one that you can do on the enemy's side is... in this little, like, weird fence bend, you can actually make a little stepping stool here just like this, and you can get inside their base, like, instantly without having to do a car jump, or on the side of this base, rather, doing a crouch jump on this thing here, which it's a little hard to do, but yeah, we can get in just like that. It's just an easier way to get in for your teammates who might be less mechanically inclined, and I didn't mean to crouch jump. If you crouch jump, it breaks this, so you have to do a normal jump. And again, if you crouch jump, your bottom legs will kick out from under you, breaking the board, so be careful about that. Another thing too is the sunroof. You want to make sure this is kind of the front hallway, this is the living room. You want to make sure you barricade this up, especially if the enemy team has Kevins. And yeah, just, you know, give it a few barricades, and this will slow down anyone coming through the roof. Now, obviously, they can still probably fit through these sides. It's really iffy. You kind of have to play with it. You might need multiple, you know, boards like this. That's mostly secure. Maybe one right there too. You really want to stall people from just pouring in through your roof with lots of stuff here as well, but we'll get into that in a bit. Now, I want to talk about an early econ boom because a lot of people don't understand how this works. They think it's passive. It is not. What I'm talking about is in the shop, you go to utility right here at the top, the funky stuff, and you buy the oil wells, and you can buy up to 3 of these, and these are team shared, so if you buy 3, no one else can buy them, and you want to make sure that your teammates don't mess this up. My entire reason for making this video is to educate more people on this exact part. This is win or lose right here. If your team, and this happens in a lot of pug matches, is you will order things, and your teammates will be like, oh wow, stuff, and they'll just pick it up, and they'll plop it right down in the front yard. And you never want to put stuff in the front yard, ever, ever, ever. And I'll talk about that later in the video. But right now, I want to talk about what to do with the oil wells, and where to put them, and why it's super important. This is game winning. Like, if the game drags on, whoever has good oil well use will win every time. So, when you have your oil wells, you're going to go into the living room, and this is how you place them optimally. You're going to face the shop phone on the wall. This is the living room, and this is the shop phone. You're going to get as close to the kitchen area as possible, and try to place the first one just like this. And the reason you place it like this is so adults can still manage to get in and out of the kitchen with a little bit of crouch jumping, which is fine. Now, for the second and third one, you're just going to put them, again, near this phone. So the second one here, we're just going to put right there like that. Now, the third one, we don't want to block the shop phone. That way you can save time not going to the garage. So the third one's going to go in a little bit into the living room like this. Just like that, okay? And so these make the living room doors a little bit more narrower. This makes moving around a little bit more narrower, especially for If a Doreen ults in your house, an enemy Doreen, she can't fit through this doorway. So it's another thing that you can use. Also, if the super jackhammer's coming at you, they're gonna delete these pretty quick. But at least you can still range attack from back here, giving them a little bit of difficulty. But what does the oil pumps do? They print money. Look, money is just on the ground ready to collect. You can see this little gauge here. When this red line gets all the way here, that is 800 bucks. Now, for those that don't know, money is a little bit hard to come by in this game. If you down another player, that's 300. If you break a fence, that's 150. The early game fences are 200. If you break, I think like a house item, that's about 200. So, and then you also get $2 every other second, or like $1 a second or something, right? But these things are not passive. You have to come up here and collect the money. So you just go up to this little nozzle and push F, and that will just give you money. So right now, I just got enough money as if I killed 3 or 4 people, which is really, really good. And so what that allows you to do is you grab all the money from the oil pumps, you immediately open your phone, and you buy defensive items. And this is how you can spam an entire house full of defenses insanely fast early game. There is no better way to make money than these oil pumps, but you just have to be sure that your allies don't grab them and chunk them in the front yard like an idiot, or they will be easily killed. And once they're killed, they're gone forever. You can't rebuy them, you can't rebuild them. They are gone from the shop forever. Alright, so now I want to talk about more advanced defensive techniques. And the first one is buying hen houses. Alright, hen houses are 440, and you can buy 10 of these bad boys. And so I'm just going to buy a bunch and show you optimal hen house placement here. And these things are amazing for so many different things. And eggs themselves are very meta because they deal lots of damage. They're the strongest ranged attack in the game that isn't the orange launcher, which is too slow. The DPS is too slow on the orange launcher. But also, they give you healing items. They also are a way to block certain pathways. And they are an extra defensive barrier to turrets, though this one might get patched. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And this is another thing where your teammates will just pick these up and place them randomly, and it's super frustrating to deal with. So let me show you optimal hen house placement. So when you have a hen house, you can only carry one at a time. And as long as no one has boarded up these fences or anything, you can actually jam a hen house into it. Like, just like this, right? This is a huge extra layer of health that the enemy has to break through if they don't know how to parkour over your fence, right? So you should do this to all of your main doorways, especially like this thing. Like this doorway is massive. Right now, if you need to get out, you just jump on the fountain here and you're out, right? And of course, if the enemy needs to get in, well, they know how to get in, but this makes it hard for them to quickly escape, because if they need to escape, they're going to have to do some parkour jumps that they might not be comfortable with, and you will be able to get the kill before they run away. But also, hen houses can be used to body block for turrets, which I'll talk about in a sec. But another thing too, a really good hen house placement is if you want to turret up, or if your Kim wants to turret up the car, because putting turrets on the car lets you shoot over your fence at anyone in mid, and it's really, really powerful. So again, having hen houses around your base, people can just grab them for eggs. People can grab them for, they can parkour on them. There's a lot of uses for hen houses, but my favorite is blocking the doorways. And in pug matches, people are stupid, and they will sit there and attack the hen house. And the hen houses, they're a little bit sturdy, and your Kim will come by and repair them, and it stalls the game out beautifully, right? But yeah, just some basic hen house placement like that. Now, let me show you a very vital place to place a hen house. And this prevents mostly panicked newer players, but this is the basement door. It's always to the right of your house. And you want to place a hen house kind of around here-ish, and you want it to be like in thick boy mode, if you want. Something like this, right? And this has a few uses. You can fence hop onto this and get around, or attack from this position. It like a lot of team fights late game happen right in this doorway. This is usually the last line of defense. But let me show you why I put a hen house there specifically. And remember, with these oil rigs, you get like 800 each, 2,400 immediately. Like, that's amazing. Now, hen houses are paired with baseball pitchers, and I'm going to show you why. And here is yet another item that your teammates will love to randomly place in the front yard where they'll get nuked out. Let me show you the baseball pitcher, right? So for those that don't know, the baseball pitcher is a turret, and the arrow's direction, you see these little like blue arrows? That is the direction that it will face and shoot enemies, right? So what you do, people don't realize this, you can place these inside hen houses, like so, and they can shoot outside of the hen house. And like, when they shoot, they're not going to hit the hen house. They're just going to shoot through it and hit the enemy. And when the enemy tries to kill your turret, they have to kill the hen house before they can kill your turret. And turrets don't have a lot of HP. For reference, a turret only takes 3 eggs to break, right? Just 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3, and it's gone forever. So you absolutely want to make sure, if you're doing outdoor baseball pitchers, that you're putting them inside of hen houses, like so. And if you want to be like an offensive mid player or control, well, I boarded that one up. But if you want to control like higher upper levels on these things right here, don't just put a baseball pitcher out here like this to shoot the enemy. You want to put a hen house all over the top of them, and that will massively increase their lifespan. But also, because this game's new and people aren't very familiar with it yet, they will see a hen house and then they will die, and they won't know that there's a baseball pitcher inside of it, and they will just ignore the hen house forever because they can use the hen house to grab eggs. And they'll be like, oh, I don't want to break that. I can eat eggs and grab eggs from that. And so the enemy will just forever run around and die to turrets that they don't know where they're coming from. It's the funniest thing ever, alright? Now, as far as baseball pitchers go, you want to make sure that they are facing in the direction of your house essentials. So, like, for instance, in this regard, you would just put it facing the stove, right? And preferably up high in a corner somewhere, kind of like this, right? Because it can shoot downwards. You want to place them as high up as possible in the house. So, like this, anyone attacking the stove is going to get shot at. And you want at least 2 or 3 of these, preferably, if you can manage it. Though 2 is fine. 3 is a bit overkill, but it's more of a hands-off approach. Also, sometimes when they do deliveries, they get inside the house. I don't know how. But for smaller rooms, it's not really ideal. Like, for instance, the bed here. A Kevin can crouch behind here. And so if your baseball pitcher's right here, then it won't be able to shoot the Kevin, right? But putting these up high, kind of like this, it'll still be able to shoot. Even though it's poking through the roof, it can shoot through and downwards at all angles, hitting anyone. There's no hiding spots. So also for the enemy, they have to like punch up like this if they want to destroy it. For anyone with a super jackhammer, they have to like come up here and attack it. It's just more time spent for them to deal with. Now, the proper way to set up house defenses is as follows. We'll start with the easy stuff, like the rake traps and the springboard traps and the tin can traps. So I'm just gonna, I have a full inventory. Let me fix that real quick. We don't need this. And yeah, I'm not house raiding right now. So there we go. Also, yeah, there we go. All right, inventory clean. Let's get a few springboard traps and tin can traps. So let me show you the springboard traps first. Springboard traps, you want them facing out of your house, and you want them in pathways, especially pathways where people are going to try to get into, like especially the basement door. So we don't want to face it like this, because that'll just spring them inside. We want to spring them this way, so that when they step on this, they go flying over the wall, and it wastes their time. They have to run back in and continue the fight, right? So, again, you just want to position these and angle them so that it launches them away from the house. That's all there is to it. Now, tin can traps, this will slow the enemy's movement. So you want them slowed as soon as a turret can shoot them. So that would be like this doorway here, or this right here. What I like to do is just kind of, and you want to make them as long as possible too, like kind of like that. When this is triggered, they will be slowed down massively. But also, everyone on your team will get a notification that this has been sprung, and it will make a little map marker that looks like that, a little arrow like this, showing that that's where the noise came from. Now, if we're playing Mary Jean, we can just use our ultimate and we can see them anyway, so it's not a big deal. But it's just really good to slow them down while your turrets shoot them. So, tin can traps, not a big deal. Now, rake traps, anywhere there's foot traffic, you want to put these bad boys. And they're, unlike a bear trap, they deal damage, but they don't hold them in place. So you just kind of put them like this, wherever you can. And preferably later on, late game, you want to put them where the enemy will be standing when they're attacking your house essential. So something like this. So let's say I'm the bad guy and I'm trying to kill the house, right? Well, I'm going to be circle strafing around. And if I circle strafe into the rake, boom, I took damage, right? And that's essentially what you want to do for everything that remains. Now, early mid-game, you're going to lose a few house essentials, and what it comes down to is, in most, like, pro matches, it's whoever can hold the 2 last defensive lines, which will, I'm going to tell you right now, will almost always be your basement and your bathroom. So your toilet and your water boiler. That's usually the last 2 ones that remain. And so, you want to flood those rooms with as much defense as possible. And I mean as much as possible. You're going to have plenty of money as long as your oil wells don't get broken. But you would absolutely do something like this. So, you would take a bear trap, and again, you would just encircle the toilet like so. You're going to put one on both sides of the doors, just like this. That way... okay, I ran out of bear traps, but you also want to barbed wire everything that they can, like, you know, possibly walk on like this, so that they're taking damage and they're being slowed. And you also want to barbed wire outside the doors like so. You know, just something like this. That way they're taking damage. You also want to make sure that anytime you have these things, you also want to put a tin can trap so that they're slowed, they're taking damage. Now they're double slowed, and they're still taking damage, assuming they don't break this. And a lot of guys, they're just going to run through it, and then to get to your toilet or whatever, to attack and break it, because they're on a massive time crunch. Now, if you really want to get crazy with it, you can stack these, and like, this is 3 barbed wires, and if they go right here, they're going to take 3 times the amount of damage. And they might die if they don't, you know, take precautions and break it first. And like I said, with the tin can trap also, then you can absolutely make the slowness even more extreme. Now, you would also flood this with not only the bear traps, but also the rake traps. So you put all of those around it, and this is just a massive damage, like, dead zone, right? Not dead zone, but like, just kill zone. Like, there's going to be so much damage being taken that it's going to be really annoying. Now, another thing, too, is that when the super jackhammer is in play, they're going to kill everything in front of them. So what's going to happen is they're going to be like, dum, 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 that's dead, that's dead, they break the door, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, and then they go for your toilet. And that buys you a little bit of time to kill the jackhammer player. So when the jackhammer's in play, your defenses don't mean too much, but it's there to stall them, not fully kill them, whereas the baseball traps, or the baseball shooters, can kill the jackhammer player and either force them to have to walk all the way across the room to attack it, or ignore it in hopes that they kill your building in time. Now, another thing too is these spring traps. If you put them on window seals, then whenever someone tries to access it either from the roof or from the ground, for instance, let's say I'm an invader and I'm trying to get in, yeah, they can still attack the window, but as soon as they try to get in without noticing that trap there, which it's a little hard to see, but yeah, it's kind of jutting out, but they will go flying across the map, right? Now, I have this boarded up, and you would want this upgraded to late game, but just to show you a fully defended room, this is what it looks like. Let's say I'm the attacker, and I'm trying to get into the bathroom. I have to destroy all this crap, and preferably you would want like a baseball launcher like here or here or something, so you can cover both angles, but also this door is covered. And then when you get in, you have rake traps, you have barbed wire, bear traps. You have 1, 2, 3 baseball launchers all shooting you while you're slowed. The toilet is completely boarded up with barricades, alright? And yes, someone who's smart can jump on these and smash them down. But this is going to withstand a super jackhammer for a lot longer than anything else. And also, the window is mostly secure. It needs to be upgraded, but other than that, this is a perfectly defended room. Also, there's another baseball launcher in that corner. So you have 4 things attacking you, a bunch of things slowing you down. But also on top of that, there's one other thing that you can also do if you are actively defending it, and that is to egg up the area. So let me show you what that looks like. And eggs have a secret power that the game doesn't tell you about. Eggs leave egg residue, and when you run over egg residue, you get massively slowed down. So what this means is that if you just, and these eggs, they last a while, which is interesting, right? So if you just egg up the ground, you will be massively slowed on top of all the other stuff. But another thing that the game doesn't tell you is that egg residue has its own health bar, right? So here we go, we have an egg. And to break the egg, it doesn't take a lot. It's about 4 hits with the saw or 60 HP. But let's say someone was trying to destroy your bed, and the bed's a bad example, but if you cover the bed in egg and someone is trying to attack it, they have to break the egg residue before they can get to your bed. So it's an extra layer of defense. So yeah, you can get real extreme with your defense if you want to, but this is what your last 2 areas should look like. Your last 2 defending house things should always be stacked like this. The rest of the house doesn't matter. These will be gone late game. Most likely the entire house will be in ruins, so there's no need to try to defend the whole house. You just need to defend the 2 remaining buildings. And usually you will have 1 to 2 players stationed in each room, fully defending it, while 1 or 2 other players goes on the offensive and either tries to backdoor it, or one of your teammates gets the super jackhammer. I keep forgetting I have that one boarded up. And they're doing a massive push. So we'll talk about that now. And I just got ran. Wow, I keep getting ran over. Look both ways before you cross the street, boyos. So the super jackhammer is a overtime mechanic that is supposed to help end the game from a stalemate. And it will come in a mystery box that looks like this. All other mystery boxes are just a little crate, but this one is in a metal crate, and when you pop it open, the jackhammer will be unleashed, and it will bounce around and go flying. Now, this thing can actually glitch under the map, but also one thing that you can do is you can put it in your shed, and it's a little hard to pick up sometimes, but when you have it, it attacks everything in front of you, and if you want to bunny hop, you can just look at the ground, and there you go. And this thing just absolutely destroys defenses, right? Which is having trouble on these planks for some reason, because they're my planks, but whatever. So let's go into that bathroom and see how long it takes to smash everything, right? So, again, you'll hit walls and kind of bounce off of it, but look how long it takes to destroy everything, right? Now, I can't destroy some of my own stuff, but I can destroy a good amount of it. So yeah, it's going to take a while to get to this toilet, right? Because I have to break all these planks. Not too long, but it's still, you know, every second counts in these defense missions. Now, it's a little hard to control, but yeah, you can see it makes it harder for the super sledge to move about the house. Now, one thing that I like to do if I want to stall the game out is I like to just kind of throw it into this shed here. There we go. And now it's in there, and everyone on the whole map can see this. Now, if you really want to be a griefer, because if you put, like, you know, boards and stuff in front of the store, your teammates can break it and grab the super jackhammer. But if you put a chicken coop in front of it, your teammates cannot destroy a chicken coop. Only the enemy can. So, as long as you keep that shed defended, you can play an entire match without ever worrying about the super jackhammer. Just a little griefer tip for you lads. But if your team does have the super jackhammer, what you want to do is you want to grab the mop, alright? You can either grab one or buy one, and when you wipe your teammates, it heals them. And so you want to heal your teammates with the mop, and you want to heal the guy with the super jackhammer. You just want to follow behind them and be their little heal bot and keep them healed while they smash and destroy everything, because the entire enemy team is going to be focusing on whoever has the super jackhammer. So, what do you do to fight the super jackhammer? Well, if you are playing as Mary Jean, you just throw the yarn ball and that roots them in place and they can't move. And while they can't move, you pelt them with eggs. Eggs deal tremendous damage. So you just hit them with eggs, but also, if you hit the ground around the super jackhammer with eggs, they will become massively slowed, allowing your team to pelt them to death. So this is why eggs are super important. But also, eggs on their own, they're just really great for attacking anything. They deal tremendous damage. Like, attacking a structure does 26. So you can egg out people's windows if you really wanted to. And, like, this is, you know, this is like 2 hammer hits per egg almost, right? A hammer hit is 14, I believe. 15 maybe. Let's just pop these mystery boxes real quick to see what's in them. Okay, we got the plunger gun there. It's not that good. Alright. This one's a little more hardy. Alright, that one's the golf club. This is the best melee weapon, by the way, is the golf club. In my opinion. This thing swings fast. It swings wide. It does really good damage. Like 51 charge or 31 on a regular swing. Like, you can 2-shot Kevins with this. Well, maybe 3-shot. I've never noticed the poo there. But yeah, this thing is it's a really good melee weapon. So if you manage to get the golf club, you can absolutely square up with Doreens most of the time, unless they're really, really good. Let's talk about why you should never ever build in the yard, other than like maybe just a few things just to thwart the early game. But like mid-late game, you should never build in the yard, and there's a few reasons why. Reason number 1 is someone can simply summon a drive-by, and this is what the drive-by does. Let's go ahead and hurry to the enemy's base. And so the drive-by just nukes the enemy's front yard and everyone in it. So here comes the drive-by. They throw a big barrel full of pies. Each pie does, I think, 85 damage. So like anything built here takes massive damage, right? But also the drive-by will egg any enemy players that are in the middle circle area, right? But next up is the Seagull 130, which is a node to the AC 130, the Gunbird. And yeah, it's basically an airship that you can nuke the enemy's front yard with. It's pretty powerful. So Seagull 130 is something that you can be... Oh, I have a full inventory. What do I... Let's drop them off real quick. So, you want to deploy this somewhere safe, preferably in the house or away from enemy players. I like the greenhouse here. Just put that in there and then use this. And yeah, you're essentially an AC 130 from Call of Duty, right? So that's our house. This is the enemy's house. And you can change to the bird poop, which is like a machine gun. And so anything in the yard, any defense, any buildings, any oil rigs, gone. Then you have the bird drop, which deals, I believe, 51 damage to windows. Let's see if we can hit a window. Well, we can hit the skylight there. Maybe. Yeah, 30. Okay, so these hit for 30. I guess they were nerfed. But yeah, you just nuke the yard, nuke the front door, nuke the front windows. This is why you want to have your front windows upgraded, because you can just deal massive damage. Now, the bird poop itself is not the highest damage. It still deals damage, though. You can still break windows with this. But this is mainly for killing enemy players and structures in the yard. In every pug game, you're going to see people just flood the yard with, like, baseball turrets, right? Which is silly and stupid. Also, you can always come back to this until the ammo's gone. So just give them the ammo, you get 200 back. So, no, they nerfed that. Never mind, you used to get 200 back for using the full thing, so you could use it to bank money. But anyway, another thing too, like I said, eggs are powerful. Eggs are very powerful, right? And so all you have to do is just egg the enemy's turrets if they're not in hen houses. And I've never seen anyone else build turrets inside hen houses, but like, say there's some turrets, you can outrange them and just, you know, 1, 2, 3, the turret's gone. That's 750 cash that they're down, that they're never ever getting back. Also, I just like the idea of just egging people's houses. It's so funny. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, that's defense, that's offense, that's how you should play, that's sneaky things you can do. And as far as attacking the house, you just play hyper defensively until you can buy a sledgehammer, and then you go break everything with the sledgehammer. It's really simple and easy. By the way, as far as demolition goes, every upgrade is about 33% more effective, starting with the hammer. We're hitting for 10. And the character you play does matter on how much damage you deal. Playing as Chad or Doreen, you will deal max damage. From the hammer, you have the crowbar. So now we're hitting for 14, so a minor upgrade. And then you have the saw, which hits 15, and it's much faster. And then you have the sledgehammer, which hits for 53. And this is the best demolition weapon that you can get. Besides the the super jackhammer, of course. But yeah, upgrading your demolition is absolutely key to victory, because the better your demolition, the more money you can farm. And so every time you break something, you get money. So you want to break all the things and make it hard as hard as for the enemy to defend as possible. Now, obviously, if you have a house access, you don't want to sit there and smash windows when you could run in and bash in their TV, of course. Now, as soon as you attack these, the enemy gets notified, but they could be across the map, they could be dead, they could be on the roof, and they won't be able to get to you in time. So it's very, very easy to at least kill a couple buildings before they can actually react to you. And before you attack, you want to do a charge attack. Well, I missed there, but that way, when they get notified, you're that much more ahead. But as far as what deals more DPS, just holding left click like so, or doing charged attacks, the answer is holding left click. You just simply have more damage per second, whereas right click, yeah, you have more single hit damage. But I've seen players, they will sit here and do charged attack, and then charged attack, and it's like, bro, you could have broken it by now. Just left click spam it, man. Come on. Alright, now when queuing up to play, make sure that you go to the Neighbors tab and select your character and then make them a favorite, so that it will automatically pick this character if you are thrown into a game in progress, or allow you to hog this character upon joining. So I'm going to go ahead and click play, and oh, I have to update the game. So when you queue up, you want to make sure that you aren't fighting a pre-made, because if you are teamed up with 3 randoms who aren't doing anything in particular as a team, and your enemy team is 4 people coordinating in a Discord who have a lot of synergy from years of being friends, the game will be absolutely miserable to play. And so, to look out for that, you'll have to look for certain icons on their characters' accounts. Alright, and so the way it works is you have 4 players on the right side and 4 players on the left side. Now, you'll notice this little icon that looks like gray and white people. So, this Gold Nova Enjoyer and this Loban's Off Requiem, those are pre-teamers. Now, on my team, we have Hugo Stilgets and Sal_Dan. These guys are also pre-teamers, so this is a pretty even match. I'm going to make sure to vote for Harmony Lane, and then I'm going to ready up. There we go, and I've got this character here, Mary Jean, and we really need a Kim on the team, and not a Kevin, or not a Chad, or a PA. The enemy also has a pretty crappy team, so we might be okay without it. I might have to show multiple games, but we'll do maybe 1 or 2 matches, and that way you can see what a full match looks like. I prefer to play this character because they're way more situationally aware, and in a 1v1 I can always get away or egg someone to death while they're rooted. Alright, so this is the live gameplay commentary. I'm gonna mash escape to try to skip the cutscene, and it looks like someone used the upgraded house for some reason. Okay, I skipped the cutscene, awesome. So now I'm able to move before anyone else. We're gonna yoink all the stuff. 3 bear traps on this house, okay. Yeah, so look at that. We are loading up. I have full inventory, so I'm gonna dump the spring trap, get the hammer, because we don't really have a base defender. And, oh, we have a board down here. So, again, I'm just looting as much as possible. Like, he went to the shed, he's getting that stuff. Beat me to it, that's fine. At least he knows what he's doing, alright? And, right now we're gonna run over to the construction site. Let me get rid of the text for you guys so you can see the full UI. Alright, and we have the hammer, so we're gonna bash some fences and get some early money here. And you can see Gold Nova Enjoyer destroyed a fence, so the enemy team's doing it too. They know what's going on. There we go, fence down, 202 bucks. Alright, that's another fence down, cool. And, you know, we got 40 seconds left, so I can put some defenses out. We do have a different house that someone paid for, I guess, with skins or something. But, yeah, the basement's gonna be right here, so we're gonna have to kind of wing it. Put a couple bear traps in. There we go. Bear trap the back doors. We have 20 seconds until the match starts. Alright. Looks like this house style only has 1 back door. That's fine. We have a couple boards. And I like to just put them over here for now. It's fine. There we go. Now, I'm going to rush the enemy's front door so I can hopefully steal their stuff. Right? I still have one more board. We just need to get rid of it. Okay, never mind. It was a UI thing. Now, their team fighting over there. That's fine. We got one guy. It looks like a Chad. See if I can hit him. Nope. Okay. Yes. Free springboard. Free bear trap. There's a reason why I do this. It's worth more to get these items. I hear someone dashing behind me. I'm going to dash. All right. And, ooh, free bear traps. Yes. Look at that. I have gotten thousands of bucks worth of crap. A springboard trap. Yeah, I want the barricades. And there's a Gramps. He's going to fight me. Okay. So I've got him rooted, but he's got a melee weapon. I don't have the melee weapon because I didn't go inside the house, so I'm dead here. It's fine. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, he's got me. So you generally don't want to die because it gives them money, but it's worth it for those bear traps that I got. So that was a huge economic trade boost in our favor. All right. All right. Yeah, this house layout's a little weird. Let's go ahead and get the upgrades rolling in here. There we go. Alright, and see if I can do anything against the enemy right now. It looks like there's a Gramps there. Missed him. That's fine. Our team is 1-1 on the upgrades. They haven't smashed this open yet. I have the hammer, so I can absolutely do that. Now, I don't have a melee weapon to fight him, though. Alright. I hear people running around it. It's not my team. So, we got a Kevin here. Let's switch to Yarn Ball. He's gonna... There's a bear, like, he's about to kill me, so I'm just gonna leave here for a bit. And try to get some health regeneration. Let's see if my team shows up. Okay, there's a PA about to club me. There we go. Whatever. We're gonna die a lot as this character pretty early on. That's fine. We're more of a defensive character, really. We're not an offensive character. If we want to be offensive, we play Doreen. Looks like our Chad's killing some dudes, but yeah, nothing too crazy going on. We're just gonna run back and continue at it. There's a PA crashing down. All right, let's see what's going on in here. Nothing too crazy. Let's just get this opened. He's punching it. I've got the hammer, and this is a laggy match. All right, someone's throwing chickens. That would be the PA. PA has a cannon that throws chickens. That's fine. Now he is gonna hit me and do that. I've got him rooted though. We're gonna yoink that, kind of pass the ball. I'm getting run over. Let's see. There's the package. They're fighting over it. Again, this is what the game is. You fight over these early packages. The enemy Chad's got it. He's chunking it in the sky here. Our Chad ulted. I'm gonna run out the door here. Try to get something going on. Alright, so enemy team's dead. I'm gonna grab this. Get it back. And yes, I know I can pass the ball, but I'm just gonna chuck her in there. Alright. That's, got our fences up. We got a mystery box here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. Ooh, this one might be good, because it's hardy. The more HP these things have, the better they usually are. So let's see what we get. Oh, golf club. Absolutely. Yeah, I definitely need a golf club. There's a Gramps here. He stands no chance, dude. No chance. This is the best melee weapon in the game. We got it early on. Look at these little twerps. Yeah, come on, Chad. Chad's down. Chad has extra HP, by the way, so... I like, what, 3-shotted him? Yeah, we can just run over the enemy as long as we don't get killed here. Let's see, we can just auto him down. 3 hits. Okay, maybe not. He's kind of jump strafing there. All right, it's nighttime. We can't attack the enemy team anyway. We have 3 crates. I would prefer 4. Okay, there's the 4th one. It just got delivered. Now we can get oil rigs up. And yeah, there we go. We have 4. Buy oil rigs immediately. So oil wells. There's 1, 2, and I can afford all 3. That's fine. All right. Let's use some of these boards. Put one there. Next delivery in 1 second, it says. All right. Bear traps. Put those out later. All right. He vacuumed them in. He vacuumed them all in. That's so funny. All right. I rooted him, but he ulted out. Okay, we got Damn it. See, look, my teammates are gonna grab the oil wells. Hopefully they don't put them in the yard. Alright, oil well. And this house is a little bit different, a little more spacious. Did someone else grab the other oil wells? Oh, don't put them... No, he puts them outside! Oh, it's so frustrating, dude. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to grief, but whatever. We're just gonna have to accept that's how it is. I'm gonna buy a hen house and a baseball pitcher now. We have our money set up. As long as we can defend it, we're alright. Let's go ahead and work on some outer doors here. I like patrolling the lanes here a bit. Someone did a drive-by? I don't know why. We'll get one right here in the front, too. Alright. And now we will put some cans up there, and we'll do one... That's... Distance is too far, yeah, on that. This house layout's a little weirder, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and get one for that door. But yeah, we have the golf club. It's a very powerful early game. So we can absolutely control the this area now. I can just run people down. He's ulting, so that's a PA. He's gonna crash down on us. If we just stay indoors, we'll be fine. So I'm not too worried about that. Wait for him to land. Okay, he's landing like over there. All right, we got a lot of trouble here. Let's kill their healer. 51 damage. That would be 30. No. All right, yeah, we can absolutely green these guys. And then Kevin only has 85 HP. I just need my sprint in 1 second here. Okay, there we go. That's a charge hit. All right, got him. So again, like Kevin is just free money, right? It's just free freaking money. And there's another. Damn it! There's a PA jumping on me. No, that was RPA. Never mind. Okay, so RPA crashed into their PA, and that's his name, PA. Pa? I don't know what to call him. I just call him PA, right? All right, let's get in their yard and steal their firewood. I don't have sprint jump, but I can jump over the fence. I'd prefer to lockpick. Okay, there's a board there. I'm just gonna. Ooh, free barricade. They didn't loot that. Okay. All right. Let's use our ult, see if we can sense anybody nearby. Nope, nobody's at all, really? Alright, let's go steal their firewood. There it is. And yoink! There we go. And then we could climb back out the window here. And we're just gonna throw it out of bounds. It sometimes bounces back in, that's fine, no one's gonna find it. And then I'll let my team know I disabled the fireplace. Alright, cool. We have we can start bashing stuff. Let's I want to disable some of their traps though. No. All right. Just jump over that. Looks like well, that's gonna alert them. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Let's smash the bed. Bed's easy to take out. And again, this is not a saw, but it still does a lot of damage. Oh, Kevin has a sledge already? No, did he? Really? Where did he get a freaking sledge, dude? Alright, well, he's dead, because he's Kevin. That's why you don't play Kevin. If he was any other character, I would have lost that fight. Okay, there's Chad. Chad's here. Yeah. Aw, dang. One more good hit would have killed him, but that's fine. That's a good trade. I got a kill. I took out their bed, so... And now we can get in their fireplace forever, and they're never going to defend it. They're never going to defend it. So this match is already like mostly over. It looks like, yeah, we have sledges now, so I could swap to sledge. Some money. How's is no one farming this? I mean, I'll just take it. That's fine. And we'll just buy a bunch of stuff. They can do whatever they want. I'm gonna go on the offensive. All right, let's yeah, let's buy a bunch of baseball pitchers. Right? Just let our team go crazy because I have money to blow. There's a drive-by happening. Is it to us? No, it's to the enemy. Okay, cool. You can tell because they're dumping it over the top of their lawn. This early game golf club, massive RNG advantage. All right, our team will just play with the baseball pitchers. That's fine. I'm gonna climb the house here, climb the roof, and jump and use ult. Find out where. Okay, there's a Kevin's an easy kill. They have a Doreen though. There we go. Easy kill on Kevin. Go to the bathroom now. Bash that shitter in. It's already done. I broke it. Okay, cool. That's all the upstairs stuff. We can smash all of these. I'm getting attacked. That's fine. These are worth 450 each, so it's more worth it for me to break those than it is to kill them, if that makes sense. Because a 450 bear trap can't be rebought, can't be repaired, can't be replaced. All right, they're already leaving because they're losing so bad. All right, let's see what our team's doing. Okay, there's a baseball pitcher in their yard. That's fine. Let's see, that's a drive-by on the enemy. Look at all the... Dude, whatever works, man. You know, I could just walk through their front door. I'm just gonna bash in their front door. Like, why not? I don't even need a sledge. I have the golf club. The golf club is so good. It's a little too good. Hello, Kevin. Yeah, that's 1 hit, and then 2 hit, and then 3. You're dead. You're dead, Kevin. Whoops. I'm just gonna break their front door in, because I'm just gonna walk it. Okay, it's nighttime. Leave, leave, leave. The dog will eat me. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, that was so close. Okay, so at nighttime, there's not a lot to do for defense, so we're just gonna farm money by breaking all their fences. Alright. So there we go, that's 200 bucks. Break the door now. Again, I could swap out for a sledge, and I could use my ult. Here comes Kevin. Oh, by the way, I have a root, so I can just root him. He can't kite me like this if I can land my root. There we go. Now he's rooted, and now he's dead. There's a reason why my character's S rank and his is not. So, yeah. And again, every time Kevin comes to fight me, that's free money. Alright. Break the door. There's Chad out there. Now, I can't enter their yard, and they know that. And so they might try to vacuum me in. Ult again. Who's coming? Nobody's coming. Oh, sad day. Alright. Oh, here comes maybe Kevin. I'll charge my, Did he double sprint? No. I was like, there's no way he's moving that fast. He used his whatchamacallit. So he's back here doing something. There he is. So, yeah, you can't come here at night, bro. Like, I killed you before the dog did. Okay. Funny guy. Gold Nova enjoyer. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yes, good doggo. Good doggo. Beat him with a club. I have a lot of money. Let's just buy. Buy more. Okay, no more baseball pitchers. Buy barbed wires. Why not? No one's collecting the oil money, so I'm just going to collect it, because why not? That's what it's there for. Let's get some eggs. You can also eat an egg to buff your melee damage, though it's not really that much. Gold Nova enjoyer left. Yeah, it's a shame. Alright, let's go to the basement. This is the garage. This house layout is a little different, I know. You normally won't have this layout in your matches. It's very rare, okay? After like 20 hours, this is the first time. Basement's here, okay. They're dark. And, definitely want to barbed wire this. That's the wrong way. We just want to barbed wire all the things. Also, we can just go in the game, probably, because they're both dead. There we go. Alright. It's a little safer down in the basement. We just want to make sure that we already have 6,000 again. Alright. Yeah, we just charge to their front door since they're not doing anything. Alright. I'm getting attacked by something. Oh, it's Gramps. Alright, he's got a pan so he can... Okay, there's Chad. Let's see, is that our drive-by? If I can kite them out here. Yeah. Oh, there was 2 of them! Oh, dang. Wait, there was 4? Someone is wasting money, dude. Someone is just... The thing is, drive-bys actually have a limit. And you really want to save them for the sledgehammer stage. Like, even though there's only 2 of them because their teammates left, they can still get the super sledge and push and win. That's the scary part. But like, these guys, my team's doing a lot of offense, so maybe we should just do some defense here. What the hell's the house phone? Oh well, it's whatever. Let's go collect money. Like, I have like 8,000 bucks right now, dude. I can buy some look at, they're just buying everything and dumping it on the floor, man. Yeah, we're this is the most one-sided match I've had in a while. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, just dump them everywhere, bro. Oh man, Sideshow Bob is not gonna have a good time here in this house. Alright. Oh, I don't have any inventory space. That's okay. You know what? Planks. Here. I have the barricades. Actually, yeah, we'll just throw it all on the ground just like he is. This is really risky to do because if the enemy comes up, like, why does it drop the whole stack? That's weird. Yeah, that's a whole stack of rakes apparently. Alright. Yeah. Drop the springboard traps. I guess Chad here is gonna take care of it. I'll go on the offense. Screw it. Alright, there you go. Just a big pile of defense. Alright, that's like, oh, tin can traps, who cares? Come on now. Okay, let's not get ran over. And let's continue the destruction. Alright. Just bash in their door. They don't have a Kim to repair this stuff either, so like they're just screwed. Alright. I am stuck on a bear trap, that's fine. I'm getting shot by Kevin. Oh, they have baseball shooters in their living room. Okay. I hate that when you're stuck in the bear trap, it like zooms in your camera. Oh man, this is just trolling at this point. Alright. Yeah, I have died quite a bit, okay? I normally don't die this much, but I have not had a warm-up, okay? Honestly, I have not warmed up. Alright, alright. What are we doing? Let's make sure no one's in our base. See, there you go. One quick scan, we know we're good, so we can just rush the enemy. He boarded up the front door. Look at that. Well, I just need to get a sledge so I can deal more damage than this, but whatever. We'll just... Johnny's here, or here's Johnny. Whatever the saying is, okay? Alright, alright, alright. Hello, Chad. Oi. Alright, we're dueling. There. Okay, he used his sprint on me. I didn't get the... How did I... Dude, on my screen, I landed the hit. He shouldn't be able to move after that. That's weird, but whatever. We were 15 and 5 on upgrades, man. They're still at tier freaking 5. Alright, so that's it. Our teammate busted their TV. It's over. So that's the match, or that's a match rather. We'll do one more because why not? Make the video extra long for you. And yeah, I didn't do so good. I'm 8 and 9, so I did die quite a bit, but you can see it's very disruptive how I'm playing. Alright, we'll play a more defensive match this time, I guess. We'll play one more, alright? Alright, here is the next matchup. This time I got stuck as Doreen. Kim and Mary Jean were taken. Mashing escape. Let's try to get, you know, break the load screen here. Okay, come on. Why aren't you working? It's, I'm clearly swinging and jumping around. So, I broke something else. Look, I'm not even here. Where is my character? I don't know. I'm, like, stuck in the bush. Alright, bear traps, you're mine. And hammer, yoink. Get to the shed, get those bear traps. Alright. I'm a little bit sore because I'm Doreen, by the way, so no judge. Alright, she's the tank of the party. I know I said we'll do a defensive game, but it's whatevs, okay? And again with the different house layouts. Come on, bros. Alright, there we go. Again, we have the shed there. Or the basement, rather. Awesome. Alright. Go ahead and just board up some of these little cracks in the sides. Even though, like, actual players aren't gonna use these, they're not gonna enter the house through this way. It still, it just frees up inventory space, right? Alright, there we go. Got one more. That's fine. I said we'll play more defensive, so we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Go ahead and upgrade some windows. Alright. And then let's get to the construction sites and bash in those fins. It looks like he's already doing it, so I'm gonna rush the enemy's base. And since I'm Doreen, I have the best melee weapon. Well, I can just destroy them, depending on how good they are. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop their front fence. All right, because I want to steal their stuff. That's what I want to do. All right, yoink. Come on now. Let's see what you left me. They didn't take the hammer. Weird. Well, whatever. All right. And it looks like their Doreen has already gotten a kill. Oh, yep. Boom, that's 900 right there. Easy 900. All right. Yoink the barricade, and let's just start smashing. Now, they don't get notified. If they don't have a Kim. Kims can see when things get damaged, so they know that something's under attack. Whereas this, I'm just going to be able to run in and remove their fire logs. That's like priority 1 for me, is removal of the fire log, because I love chimney access. You can absolutely, like, speed run a game, as long as you can get in that chimney. Alright, see you, window. Alright, and yoink. And go ahead and just throw this out of bounds. Woo! See ya! Alright, and I might as well start bashing the TV. Like, get some aggro, because I'm Doreen, I can literally fight. Now, I don't know when they're coming, but as soon as I see someone, I'm just gonna ult and box them down. Alright, do I get a free TV this early? I can hear them. Alright, no, they got, oh, I just get this for free, okay. And now we're just gonna ult. And we're just gonna start punching. She's gonna counter ult to match. And we want to make sure that we're doing charged punches. It doesn't matter though. It's we still got the TV though. And this person is like, why isn't the fire working? Oh man. They're trying. Alright. Yeah, I stole their firewood. So chimney can be accessed. There we go. Let the team know. And yeah, we're only 1 down on upgrades, but I think we're up on everything else, so we're doing pretty good. Go ahead and just bear trap the doors here real quick. We got that one trapped already. Let's see, is this one? Yeah, that one's got a trap. That one's got a trap. Side door or this door? Let's go with side door. Awesome stuff. Still have a barricade. And, oh, we have a little package here. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Go ahead and just throw her in there. Really? Okay, I thought that didn't hit for some reason. Alright. And now we will... Let's see, he's ulting? Alright. Knock their Doreen away. I'm getting rude. Oh, they got ran over. There we go, knock her away. Get back in there. Are you gonna shut the door? Yeah, you better shut the door. There we go. That's... Oh, you just left the window open. See ya. See ya. Let's see, I don't have... Oh, dang, they killed me quick there. What the hell? What? How did they kill me so fast? Unless he's got something going on. That's weird. I shouldn't die... As a Doreen, I should not die in 2 hits. Even with charged hits. Doreen hits for 45. And Chad hits for like 20 to 30. Like, it doesn't make much sense. Alright, let's check out the roof real quick. Go ahead and shut that. You gotta make sure you shut the roof hatch. We got a mystery box over here. Let's go bash it. Bash it open. Alright, looks like our teammate got it. The enemy bashed their fences, so no farming that. This one's lock picking. Probably just farming money or something. Oh, it's nighttime anyway. We can't go in and do anything stupid. Let's see, they have no way to repair this, so I might as well just get some attention here. Alright, I don't have ult. Oh, he's got frying pan, that's why. Oh, oil wells! Oil, I need to yoink one, if I can yoink one. Alright, sprint, jump, crouch, and F. Oh, got one, got it. Stole it. Dude, that hurts so bad. That is worth dying over. Okay. Oh no, they put it in the front yard. Oh, it's over. I'm breaking that immediately. I will buy a hen house and break that. Like, freaking idiots. Oh, jeez. Oh, where's the phone? Yes, I'd like to order a hen house, please. Yes. Give me a hen house, thanks. Alright, cool. And then I have your oil, so... Oh, man. Why? Is this house not compatible with this strat? I swear. Really? This house sucks. I like my strat, the house strat works. Alright, so we're gonna go and get our hen house real quick. And we're gonna egg down their oil. They can't repair it, so when's the delivery? Alright, delivery is on the way. Yeah, they're setting up turrets and stuff. There's a PA crashing from the sky. That was our PA apparently. Alright. Let's get that delivery. Oil. That's their oil well, isn't it? Yeah. Hen house. We already had a hen house at the front door. No, that's fine. What? Something's hitting me. What? Inventory full. Okay, yeah, you're right. Just drop that. Grab that hen house. And I'm gonna put the oil in the back. That way it's not gonna get attacked by the damn air raids. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that there. Cool stuff. And yeah, I know my team is not getting the packages. It's fine, who cares? Don't worry about it. I don't really care. It's I want to draw a game out. I want to stall the game. Make a nice long game. What do we have? Baseball pitcher. I didn't order that, so I'm not gonna pick it up. That's a dick move. That isn't. All right. So what do we? That's their baseball pitcher right there. So 1, 2, and 3 eggs. Did I miss? No, it died in 1 egg. Okay. Oh, hold on. There's another drive-by. Yeah, it's against me. I'm dead. So you just die. If it's against you, they ordered 2 of them. Why? That's a waste of money. All right, what's my team doing? Dog sleeping, dead, dead, dead. Oh, we're all full dead. I'm the only one up right now. Okay, cool. Should probably grab that baseball pitcher and just throw it in the house. Just to throw it in the house, you know, not to steal it. Is that person dashing for it? All right, so we're just going to drop it right there. There you go. I'm not stealing it. I'm not that guy. The hen house we had here is gone, so we're just going to block this doorway. There we go. Grab some eggs. I've got 4 out of 5. I'd like more, but I want to kill their oil production thingy. Come on, one more egg. One more egg. Fine, whatever. Come back. Don't get ran over. Beep, beep. Alright, okay. A lot of egg mess here. And that should hit. Yeah, okay. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, that'll be dead in no time. They have no repairs for that either. Yeah, the sooner I kill that, it ruins their econ. I stole one, and so they're only gonna have 1 now for the rest of the game. Alright. Anyone in combat? There's something going on over here, actually. I hate this house layout, yeah. There's sawing. You wanna ult for ult? Okay. If you wanna ult for ult. Alright. I've got eggs though. There we go. Took her down. And then that'll be repaired because we have a chem and they don't, so like this is you have to well she's not repairing, she's doing some kind of weird offensive push. I don't know, but have another baseball launcher in their yard. Alright. Yeah, just gonna break your thing. Alright. There you go, boom! See ya! See ya, oil forever. PA launching in. It's chaos in the neighborhood, I tell you. Crazy out here. Get some more eggs. They have an egg launch or a baseball pitcher in their front lawn. This is why you don't build in the front lawn. It's just like I am economically trading with them hard here. Right? Okay, I think that hits. Okay, I'm getting drove. Dude, they keep doing drive-bys. They're not gonna have any for late game. I know they're doing it to try to clear out the middle because our Kim is pushing, doing a turret push. But whatever. I should just jump the fence and break the damn thing. We don't have sledge yet. We should probably get our tech up. And we can still buy oils too, right? Yeah, we still have oils to buy. We have 3 to buy. So I'm gonna buy 1. I'm also gonna buy the resource crate. Okay, never mind. Never mind on that. While we wait for the delivery, let's break some more of their crap. Am I hitting that? I am missing that, actually. Oh, someone is breaking our stuff. So, yeah, living room's under attack. Okay. I don't have ult right now. Well, okay, the girls got it. Oh, man. Delivery for oil has arrived. Don't yoink that. Oh, they... See? No! Whoa, I hate it. Bro, you didn't order that. Don't pick it up. Don't freaking pick it up, man. Oh, so dumb. So, our chicken... Okay, chicken coops right here. There's another drive-by. Okay, that's on them, though. Delivery's on the... I have to sit here and wait for my delivery. I hate this. Just let it be bound to me for like a minute before my team can freaking yoink it. It's so grief. Okay, that's on us. Step away from that. Okay, give me the oil well, damn it. It's a good thing we stole one of theirs. Alright, nighttime. Nighttime fun time. Just put it in the backyard. There we go. Get some monies. What is this baseball pitcher for? Facing the wrong way. Okay, we have someone bashing the fence there. That's fine. Another drive-by. There he goes, scuttling away. Oh no, he's trying to... See, this is why you put the hen houses. It's just like an idiot magnet. Alright, that's punch number 2. And he's gonna blow me backwards? Okay. Bro, I can egg you. I can finish you with egg. Maybe. Front fence upgraded, yeah, we got... Our team is finally getting the things. Dude, he's all the way over there. Look at him heal, too. Really? I'm just gonna leave that on the ground? Okay. Alright, I gotta square up. Boom! So yeah, Doreen's uppercut, it freaking launches them. Basically takes them out of the fight, letting you charge up again. Don't go in the yard. How is... Okay, never mind. Uppercut her back into her damn yard. Oh, man. And just hit your egg launcher, or your baseball pitcher. Why are you wanting to fight? I will knock you into... Oh, you're just killing yourself. Okay. Are you feeding? Were you lagging out? What's going on? Another drive-by. Need more eggs, bro. I actually need to eat some, because I'm low HP. There we go. Yeah, eat your eggs, Granny. Tasty. Alright, we have a lot of money, and we need to get our oil wells situated. Let's see, resource crate. Buy a couple baseball catchers. I said I'd play more defensively this time around. Yeah, there's a lot of crates going on over here. We need to get to 9 so we can get sledge. Frying pan on the ground, but I'm Doreen, I don't use frying pan. So, yeah. Alright, everyone's got... They're juggling. Ugh. It works if you can defend it. But whatever. Alright, let's get them in. Man, that's a big haul, actually. Yeah, that'll put us in the lead, I think. Alright. And then we have... the oil well. Super important. Get that bad boy put up in its proper spot. Someone's... They're out here in the back. Yeah, smashing into the basement. Boom! Oh, he's egging. Oh, too bad. Too bad, Buster. Alright. Oil money. Good stuff. Yeah, so we need to really, like, this is why I like to defend this stuff. Now, I can hen house this. I don't have a hen house, though. Baseball pitcher. I don't need the hunter gun, though. Okay, we're gonna... Ooh, a lot of baseball pitchers. Alright. Have fun, everybody. Okay, I need more hen houses, though. I want, like, at least 3 or 4. Alright. Baseball pitcher, buy the last one. Start buying rakes. We could buy a sledge, too. I need a sledge. Even though I'm Doreen, I need a sledge. Buy a sledge. Yeah. This is why you don't build in the yard. It's just stuff will get nuked. Oh, hello, enemy Chad. Throw an egg at me. I can still see, bro. Like, I can still see. Is that Kevin? Stop. Oh, there's an enemy Doreen back here breaking stuff. He's ulting? Okay, well, we're just gonna knock her up. Okay, I have to run from that, actually. Egg? Okay, yeah. Oh, the bear trap got her. Hey, Lamau! That bear trap that I put down earlier. Alright. Eat your eggs. Collect money? Yes. Alright. I need to put the what's his name? Sideshow Bob defense. No, don't put it, dude. Get the eggs. Why? Okay, sledgehammer, that's mine. I don't need hammer anymore. All right. Oh, I wanna put the egg things blocking proper. Whatever. I've already explained myself. I don't explain myself to you, the viewer. I just need to spend my money. We had, oh, here's our oil thing. It's full of money, and it needs repairs. Needs repairs badly. They're gonna be trying to get in here, right? So we got to make sure that we bear trap the hell out of that, and then we're gonna bear trap the hell out of this, just like that, and yeah, get you a baseball thing in there. Awesome. I'm hearing people dash. No, bro. Stay off. He's rooted. Boom! Chin him out. Chin him out, lad. Alright. Bedroom is under attack. Well, I can't really get to the bedroom easily, but no upgraded windows. I mean, we haven't lost any furniture yet. Ooh, smoke bomb. Yep, okay, you're dead. Alright, looks like they're trying to go for the bedroom. It's kind of stupid to defend that one because it's so low in health. But, I don't know, we'll do all we can. At least bear trap the two doors. Do it, maybe? Like, okay, is that in here? Yeah, we wanna do inside. Just like that. How's the windows? I don't have hammer anymore. I'll have a bear trap. Stairwell. Definitely bear trap stairwell. Okay, cool. Alright, we need more money because we haven't been killing much. So, oil. Front door has oil. And we're good on eggs right now, yeah. Alright, there's overtime. We need to control that super sledge. So, that's dropping right there. I need to go get that like immediately and fight over that. I have ult, so... Alright, our opponent is down to one... Oh, hello, Chad. I have to ult for you, don't I? Yeah. Dude, I can't fit in here because I'm Doreen. Oh, maybe I can. Boom! What? Okay, never mind. Our team freaking won. Yeah. Anyway, that's playing defensively, so... It's still kind of a stomp. Look at all the eggs on their house. That's new. That used to not do that. All right, how do we do though? We are 6-5. Still not that good. I'm normally like 20-2 or something. I'm not really the best Doreen player either, but it is what it is. That's the game, guys. Hopefully this guide educated you on what to do and where to put buildings and how to play and what you should be doing. But yeah, the devs gave me this game for free. They didn't pay me though, so I did this because I'm bored. I have nothing to play right now. If you like the video, it is what it is. This game has like 1,000 players. Most of the people playing this are Russian and Chinese. The player base is slowly growing. I will say that. All right, it's very slowly growing. But right now, on Easter Sunday, 1,852 people playing, which is dead game levels of amounts of players. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend the price tag. The game is $10. That's me. That music is me. It's a $10 game. I'd wait until it's like $2 or $3, maybe. Or if you have a bunch of friends and you want to play a goofy game, I guess. But it is what it is. I'll see you guys later. You don't have to subscribe or anything because this is just a one-off video. if this game blows up and gets really popular because some big YouTuber covers it or something or whatever, then maybe there's room for more guides, but there's just not an audience for it. I'm just bored on Sunday. That's it. See you later. Mwah.